Good morning, friends. In Kerala, an advocate has given a complaint against G News editor-in-chief, Mr. Sudhir Chaudhury, for airing or for exhibiting, for transmitting a program which is called as jihad training. So, which is against to the wishes of the Muslim community, which is predominant in Kerala state. So, if we go into the details, on March 11th of this year, 2020, the G News anchor Sudhir Chaudhury, he anchored a program which is focused mainly on different kinds of jihad. Actually, he used a flow chart also, just like for the school boys. We used to tell them on the flow chart, just like the chart he has shown. Of course, in Hindi it was shown. We may not be able to understand the same. Anyway, so seeing this, in the first instance, the advocate, of course, who is also the General Secretary, State Joint Secretary of All India Youth Federation, that is CPM. So he has, first he did not think of filing a case against the so-called Jew News because of the freedom of press and other things. But since it contained the material which is grossly divisive in nature, or which is hurting the religious sentiments of one section of the society, he was forced or constrained to give the report, and basing on his report, actually he sent report to the DGP of Kerala, Loknath Behra, and it was forwarded to the concerned police station. Ultimately, in Kozhikode, the case was registered under section 295A of the Indian Penal Code. Now let us know what does section 295A. Previously also I told you, but anyway, so section 295 of the IPC says deliberate and malicious acts intended to outrage the religious feelings of any class by insulting its religion or religious beliefs. So jihad, you may have heard. So I will come to that jihad part, what he has explained. So definitely section 295A, it actually penalizes any deliberate and malicious intention of outraging the religious feelings of any class of citizens of India. Class of citizens of India. This is an amendment in 1961, I believe, or 1961. So, by words either spoken or written or by signs or by visible representations. So, visible representation is a Jew News publication. So, therefore, a case was registered against him under section 295A of the IPC. So, of course, the punishment is previously it was 3 years, now it has been reduced to 2 years. And fine, it may be there. But here, previously I told you, please remember, I want to draw your attention that whenever you register a case, the police register a case of 295A IPC, the provisions, the procedural aspect, section 196 of the CRPC says that the police, even though they complete the investigation, they cannot file the charge sheet without the sanction from the center or state government. Of course, since it is a state affair, definitely the state has to give permission, that is sanction. Without sanction, they cannot file the charge sheet, and the charge sheet will not be taken into cognizance, and CC number will not be given. This is one aspect. This is a legal aspect, please remember. Right, now come to the allegation. So, and here, since he is an advocate, he has also found another lacuna, I want to tell you. The allegation is violation of the information broadcasting guidelines. So, guideline number 2 says it warns against using visuals or words which is contemptuous of religious groups or which promote communal attitudes. So, see, the content is violative of the so-called communal harmony. Therefore, he has cited this information and broadcasting. Friends, we may be seeing on the TV. So if you are not satisfied with the content, you please report the Broadcasting Authority of India. All these things you may be seeing in TV. This is one such guidelines. Right. Then how did he file? When this matter is aired from Bombay, G News headquarters, how did the jurisdiction comes? Here also I have to discuss. Of course, he is a lawyer. Mr. Gawas is a lawyer. So he says, as per, of course, in Information Technology Act, you have to know. So as per Information Technology Act, since it is aired through through technology, then according to the IT Act, it is universal jurisdiction. The jurisdiction extends to outside India also. That is what Section 75 of the Information Technology Act says. So yes, now everything is sufficient. A case is booked against him. Right. Now, what did he say in the program? So in the program, Mr. Sudhir Chaudhury, so he says he has claimed that the conservative, of course, he has divided the jihad. Jihad, you may know, holy war. Of course, in the words of certain people, it is a holy war. So it is classified into two types of jihad. One is conservative jihad and second is ideological jihad. So what are they? The first category, so conservative, general relating to general public or old, we people like us, we are old people, conservative, who don't change. So for the population in general, so population jihad. Second is love jihad. This is a pertinent topic in Kerala. I will come to that case also. Then land jihad, occupying the lands. Then education jihad. Then victim jihad and direct jihad, direct war. So he has categorized them. The second category, so that is ideological category, changing the ideology. So there are certain people who have got ideology of changing the government through barrel of a gun, like that. Economic jihad. If you, that people are, nowadays this corona, people are saying that it is also a part of not economic jihad by China, they are saying. Of course, this is only allegation. So economic jihad and history jihad, and third one is media jihad. So media jihad, now he himself is held for the jihad. So Kerala is already overburdened, or actually the people are feeling with the so-called love jihad or education jihad. Love jihad, you are knowing the very famous case of Hadia case. Hadia means her original name is Akhila. She was studying some, of course, not directly MBBS, some other course relating to medicine. So she was studying. So she fell in love with that Shafin Jahan. Yes, his name is Shafin Jahan. In 2017 it happened, and both of them went to Rishadar. They got married. This girl stated that her parents are not available, and her father, being a Christian, he filed a case. He approached the DGP. Entire state came in his favor. The CBI, I think they have took up for investigation. They declared it as a love jihad. But of course, both of them were summoned to the Supreme Court, and since both of them stated that they are in love with each other, they married, then the Supreme Court allowed the marriage. That is the important or sanctity of that particular case, love jihad. So people, the Sino Malabar Synod, very recently they conducted a meeting. All the fathers, Christian fathers, they are actually seeing it a problem as jihad. Of course, we can expect them, we can hear their opinions only, but we cannot experience them, so, since we belong to other state. But according to them, definitely the ISIS, you may be knowing, this ISIS group engaged Muslim men to feign love with and lure the Christian women and for the terrorist activities. So many people from Kerala have been arrested. So this is the importance of the so-called jihad. But the particularly Muslim people, they got averse or they got annoyed with the publication. Now they reported the matter to the police, they registered a case. Of course, Mr. Sudhir Chaudhury, he says it is just like a Pulitzer award for him for speaking the truth, bringing out the entire facts. Of course, he doesn't care, but anyway, this is an issue where a lot of litigation, lot of legal points are there. So please remember section 295 of the Indian Penal Code, 196 of the CRPC, and incidentally the section 75 of the Information Technology also have come into existence. Moreover, the I and B guidelines, rule number 2. So please search for them and enrich your legal knowledge. Thank you.